What's going on, everybody? This is David here from Lucas Videos and Collectibles, and today is a very special toy haul because this is a haul that I received from my best friend and my brother from another mother, Darrel. And if you have been following my channel for this all year, you may know Darrel is responsible for about majority of my toy collection, probably a good 80 to 90% of it, to be honest with you. And because the fact that he obtained a lot of stuff and we traded for a lot of things, and a lot of this stuff that you'll see in this haul is stuff that I traded for some of the things that I got, but I received some of it back. And so basically, if you remember when I mentioned about the toy haul that I received from my good friend Tommy, who's also like a brother to me, and as a recap, Tommy and Darrel, who were childhood friends that we grew up together, and we've known each other since like the fourth grade, and we've always been into big collecting comics, figures, movies, wrestling, and things like that. Things like that in general. And so this year, we've been trading amongst each other, and a lot of stuff that I received from Tommy is stuff that he received from Darrel, and a lot of stuff that I received from Darrel. I think a couple items might have been from Tommy. I'm not sure, but anyways, so basically, it's like everything that I received from those two guys received amongst each other. So it's like the three of us. It's like a revolving door, and yeah, I mean it's just like everything now is being bestowed upon me, and the simple fact that they know that I'll take care of all this stuff with pristine condition and stuff and things like that, and I'll never trade these away. And if I do, it's amongst those two because it's something that we've been doing for a while. And anyways, but yeah, there's a few things that he had held for me for a while. But when I went to go visit him a week ago, because his mom's not doing so well, and I would just ask for all of y'all who's watching my video and following my channel to please pray for her. And anyways, I went to visit him, and he had inboxed me and said, "Hey, I got a few things that I'm going to give you." And I just thought it was just a few items here and there, not much of anything. But next thing I know, this is all the stuff that you see right here is the stuff that he gave me, and I was like, "Whoa, that's a lot of stuff." But anyways, a few of these items, are stuff that I had traded him. That was from my personal collections, and I got back. And also, what's in this item right here is very special to me because it was special to him. And until I'm able to get collector's cases for these items will be stored in this box. And anyways, let's go ahead and get started, and let me show you the stuff that I got. First up, this item will be displayed like this because this is like the rarest version of or variant of Slash. And the reason why it's the rarest one is because if you notice that this is a bright yellow color for a shell, and for those who collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they know that the original toy comes with a black belt, and the shell is a mustard yellow. So there's the original, and then there's three other variants, and this is this variant, and this is the hardest one to get. And and you can tell it's was on an unpunched card, but this is how he kept it, and this is how I'm going to keep it when I display it. It'll just be displayed like this. So simple, easy. And very happy to have this. Next up, this is the movie star Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mikey from The Secret of the Use, and this one was originally from my personal collection, and this one is very hard to obtain and very expensive, should I say? And because of that, it's because of the green weapons accessories that it comes with. And I think the original colors are probably like the brownish color, I think. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it was the gray. I think if you see these, I think that's the original color. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, this is like the variant because of the green colors of the weapons. I'm pretty sure that they're brown. But anyways, but yeah, this piece alone, I traded for a good amount of stuff from his collection just for this piece alone, and I think I got like the majority of the Kenner Terminators, and I want to say Hook and Robin Hood, and maybe something else, like the complete sets of like all that stuff, and maybe Last Action Hero, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and see. But anyways, but yeah, he gave it back to me, and so this will go in a special case as well, and because I didn't even know the rarity of it or that it was a value of because of the variant. He Googled it, or eBayed it, and found what the latest one was sold at the time, and he said, "Hey, this thing's worth a lot more, and here you can make up for the trade." So, yeah, I got a few complete sets of certain figures for this one card, a figure. But anyways, yeah, I mean that's really cool, and still in pretty good shape. And look how flat that is. I mean, I think the only thing that's wrong with it that I noticed that I didn't notice at the time was that I think the bubbling right here, the plastic was coming off, but that happens due to age. So, very nice card. Next up is we got a loose set of the caveman turtles. Because if y'all remember, back in the mid-90s, I think they came out in the mid-90s. But these were the Ninja Turtles Caveman series. And this one right here is a loose set of Bebop and his dinosaur. And this I really don't want to take out, but I'm taking it out so I can show you guys that this is a mint. This Bebop right here is mint condition, and it's complete. And this goes for quite a bit too, especially on card. Very nice. Look at that. And here is his dinosaur that he has. Right here. So basically Bebop would sit right there. As you can tell, there's its head, that the warthog head. Custom seat. So this is really, really cool. Look at that. See, look at that. Look at that. Normally that thing would be faded out. This is great condition. So that will be going back in there. I should have paused the video while I was doing this. Also received some more Hasbro wrestlers. I got the late great Owen Hart when he was teamed with Jim the Anvil Neidhart as the New Foundation. And I got the late great Dusty Rhodes. This is very sought after right here. And other wrestlers that I got, and this is from Jack's Pacific. This is the Owen Hart, and he played the Blue Blazer. And I have a loose Daniel Bryan. Now, the only thing that's wrong with this is that this shoulder joint is stuck, so you can't really do much with it. But everything else, you can move around. Next up, I got a Andre the Giant figurine. This is really cool. And have a Toxic Crusader. I think this is Bonehead. I think that's what his name is. This was based on the cartoon series, and they also had a cartoon movie as well. I think his name is Bonehead or Crossbones or something Bone. But he is missing one accessory, so I'll have to track that down so I can make this guy complete. And these guys right here, these figures are very, very hard to get. They're very expensive. So you definitely would have to buy these guys like in a lot or something. So these go for at least a good 15 to 20, maybe even more. And that's not even being complete. Next up is we got a bag of accessories. And this got like random stuff for like Independence Day, Terminator 2, and I think this mask and this missile and this mask. They go to the car that from the toy line, and so I would have to buy or find a loose car with a cannon that doesn't have a mask or a missile. And then the other stuff, some Swamp Thing accessories, some Independence Day accessories and things like that. You know, a lot of stuff, Kenner stuff, Trendmasters. And this right here is a vest that goes to the 7-inch Commando figure. Yes, they did make action figures for the movie Commando starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, and so I have to find the figure for that to fit. And those things are pretty hard to find as well. And this right here, if anybody remembers any of these, or these things, these were fun toys back in the day. And these are called Spinges. These were neat little toys that that had little action features to it. That that shoot things out and they spin around, and they also come with like a big arena where you just shoot the little thing out and it would spin around. And these right here, these are the A-Team. These are the 3 3/4 action figures that are made by Galoob, and I think these were based on the cartoon series. And they made 7-inch figures, and they made the 3 3/4 figures. They look like G.I. Joe style figures, and these would come in packs, I think. So I got Face and I got B.A. Baracus. I do want to get the van, and I do want to get Face's car, but those are going to be like next to near impossible to find. Now these right here, these are the He-Man figures that that I originally received from Tommy, who Darrel gave to a few years ago, and I gave these back to him, because these were the figures that he had growing up that meant something special to him. So, but since he's downsizing his collection and moving forward to other things, he decided to give them back to me. So these will be kept in honor of him, as well as this guy. Same thing. This was given to my friend Tommy at the time, who gave it to me, and then I gave it to Darrel, and it was given back to me. So like I said, it's like a three-ring circle. So we all trade amongst each other, or give stuff to each other. So then here is the ET soap. And again, given to Tommy, given to me, given to Darrel, and given back to me. So all this stuff right here is like really special to me because of the fact that all three of us had it at one time, and that we still keep it in the circle. And I received some movies as well. Clive Baker's Lord of Illusion, Ninja Scroll, the motion picture, and I received one of these, and also I have another one of these as well that Tommy gave me originally. So I got two of these. So these will be displayed in my Independence Day collection. And a drive-in double feature, Creation of the Humanoids and War Between the Planets. And then Necromantia 2. I need to find the original. This is like a limited edition. And a classic favorite of mine growing up, Meteor Man, starring Robert Townsend. And then Firewalker, starring Chuck Norris and Louis Gossett. And now here comes the final piece of this whole collection. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this one means a lot to me because it meant a lot to him. And so hopefully I'm able to find some figure cases or plastic clamshells to display them in, because these things are very hard to find. They're very expensive on card, and they usually go on an average, depending on the character, between 25 to maybe $50 a piece. And also I think the cheapest one I've seen on one of the characters is maybe like $16, but it all depends on the condition of the card and everything. And sometimes loose is even harder to find because they won't be complete, more likely. And so anyways, let's go ahead and get down to it. Move this aside. So. And these are the Super Mario Brothers by Darrel. So, first one up is Mario. And these cards are very, very minty. Like I said, it's hard to really find something that's really mint on card, especially older figures. And if you do find a mint on card like this, they're really expensive. So we got Mario with action plunger and tool belt. So I just love the background. Collect all 6. Great stuff. Next up is Luigi. And with the action wrench whipping and whipper and tool belt. It's by Darrel. They weren't around very long. And next up is King Koopa, the slithering ruler Koopa with action Devo gun. So, as you can tell, like I said, these cards are minty. Look at that. But I mean, you don't get any better than that. Next up is the Goomba with flamethrower and removable coat. So yeah, I mean these cards are in great condition. Now you see why I want to get a clamshells for them, because you just don't get any better than that. And then we have the cowardly Iggy with flamethrower thrower action. And these are Koopa's right hand men, or one of them. So, and last but not least is Spike. See again, look at that. These cards are minty. You just don't get any better than that. So yeah, guys, that was my haul, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And this is all the things that I received, just in case I can get a good look at it. Super Mario Brothers, Ninja Turtles, WWE Hasbro, A-Team, Toxic Avenger, He-Man, Jakks Pacific, Mattel, WWE figures, Kenner, Terminator, bag of accessories, E.T. soap, another accessory for Commando, Independence Day, and some movies. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. And if you had any of this stuff growing up, or if you remember any of these things, just leave a comment below. And if you're new to my channel, as always, please subscribe, like the video, share the video, and do whatever. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you can receive all my updates. And also, just want to wish everybody happy holidays. And my next video will probably be next Friday or Saturday. Will be my final video of the year, and it will showcase my gifts that I received from my anniversary and Christmas. So I will see y'all in the next video, and I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.